Wichita County Medical Alliance. A fun little park. I was going to walk over there and get a little closer up, but there's little ones over there, and for obvious reasons, I don't want to take the camera over there. So, there you go. I am heading over to Taco Casa to meet one of my grandkids and my mother for a taco or a burrito. Probably a burrito. But I just wanted to show y'all that water park, and I want to talk to y'all about multi-apping and my thoughts on how I do it. Everybody's different, every market's different, so always remember that when people are giving y'all advice on what the best apps are and all this and that, remember, depends on your market. Now, what I personally like doing is I'll turn on my #1 Uber Eats. That's my #1 app. My new #2 app is Grubhub. I'll turn that one on. Then I'll turn on DoorDash. And as far as Roadie goes, that one's always running. I don't even turn that one off because stuff comes up in the middle of the night, and it's sometimes worth getting up and getting dressed for. But those, besides Roadie, are my main 3 apps. Now, when things get popping on Uber Eats and Grubhub and DoorDash, I actually nowadays, I kind of watch DoorDash and see what kind of orders are coming in for about the first 10 orders. And after that, if they're all these lowball orders that are $2.50 and $4 and whatever, the little ones, I just turn it off, because all it's going to do is the sound is going to annoy me for #1, the notification thing, because it won't shut up until you put it on that screen. And it's going to, most likely, if they're bad orders, you're going to keep hitting decline, and all that's going to do is just keep dropping your acceptance rate. So it's not very practical to even leave it on, if that's the kind of orders that are coming in. And that's the way it is in this market. Your market may be different. But yeah, I just run DoorDash for about first 10 orders, see what they are. If they're good, I'll leave it going, and I'll run all 3 apps. Otherwise, I'll turn it off, and I'll just run Uber Eats and Grubhub. Now, if those are slow too, then I'll turn on Bite Squad. Then I may be running 4 apps. But the majority of the Bite Squad orders are, for me, since I have the base ID, are going to the base, the military base here. And unless those are bundled or stacked, then it's so far out there. It's 11 miles out there. And then, of course, 11 miles back. Unless you pick up some of the restaurants that are right there around the base, then it's worth it. Or if you're already out of the base. But if you're driving 11 miles one way and 11 miles back for $8, it's not worth it. That's 22 miles. So, while Bite Squad can be good, especially when they're stacking them orders, it's not my top 3. I would say it's #4. But if DoorDash keeps going in the direction that it's going, Bite Squad is definitely going to take the place of DoorDash. I couldn't wait to get on DoorDash, and I finally got on DoorDash, and it was going good for about the first month or 2 I was on there. Then all of a sudden, these decent orders, poof, they're gone. It's all these low orders. Now, I wouldn't want to say that they're stealing the tips or just not giving the tips to the workers or drivers, but something's up. I don't know. It's the way it is, I guess, but it's my choice whether to turn it on or not, so what I have to gripe about. Anyway, that is my main strategy for my multi-apping. And I highly, highly recommend multi-apping unless you're in a market where one app can keep you rocking and rolling. If that's the case, why stress yourself out with more apps? You might as well just stick with the one. Speaking of, I got a Grubhub order. Let's check it out. It is a Red Robin. Excellent pay. $22.46. The mileage, not so good. 21.1 miles. No, sir. Can't do that one. It's too far. Reject offer. Man, I hate the sound of that reject offer. You're rejected. Get out of here. All right, I am going to take a quick break, visit with my mother and my grandson, and eat. So I'll be back. All right, man. I ain't so much. I'm full and I don't want to do anything. But while we were just sitting there talking, I went ahead and turned DoorDash, because I turned them off because I didn't want to be disturbed. But I went ahead and turned DoorDash on and Uber and Grubhub. And DoorDash kept going off. I think I counted 9 declines. And I finally just turned it off. And then I got a Grubhub order for Firehouse, which is right across the road from where I was at. $15 for 2.2 miles. So I'm gonna go see if it's ready. All right, well, that took a little longer than what I anticipated, and it's starting to get dark, so I'm gonna cut this video short. Just remember, multi-apping's where it's at.
In a quarter mile, slight left.
I'm gonna run by the house and get my big camera and see if I can't do a little video of my wife said there's supposed to be the blue moon tonight, so I've got a spot where I would really like to get a little slow-mo action, or not slow-mo, time-lapse. So I'm going to head over that way, and as soon as I get this order dropped, pick up my camera and then head back over to my spot where I want to try that video. So then I'll get back to work. If it turns out, y'all will see it in this video in a moment. And if it doesn't turn out, then sorry. In the meantime, y'all keep dashing, dancing. Lady, can't you see I'm trying to talk here? Oh, she has no manners.
In half a mile, turn left onto Kennesaw Avenue.
Anyway, y'all keep smiling. Be nice to one another. I don't think I've reminded y'all of that lately, but I shouldn't have to remind you. 1784 Panda Express is hopping tonight, but nobody's wanting to go there because they're long line and their lobby's closed because of technical difficulties. Anyway, y'all be nice to one another and keep dashing, dancing, prancing, and whatever it is you want to do, just keep doing something. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye for now.